Cool.
I
All
just
right,
thought that was
Donna,
pretty cool.
would you like to kick us off, Donna?
Sure.
Absolutely. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to come out tonight. And I apologize again. One of my secretaries called out today, so that meant I had to stay until the last patient left our office. So I do apologize that I am in the dark. But right now I'm going to turn this over to Sue and Megan, and we look forward to looking at the website and learning more. So thank you for being here.
Great. Well, thank you for having us. And like I said, Donna and I, we were talking a little bit earlier, and we're thinking in January, maybe I'll have the facility director come on and we can talk about the property and the houses. And we'll just keep reaching out this way as much as we can. Maybe we'll do a follow-up email with a link to the website for the folks that couldn't join. Maybe Megan and I can work on that this week. And then we'd also like to invite your counterparts from the VFW. And Donna said she'd be fine with us sharing that link. So maybe we could get some of the VFW National Home Chairman on. So
that would be nice.
Yeah. So anyway, my name is Sue Alverson. I'm the development director, and Megan is a co-worker, and she is our communication specialist, and she's going to share the website.
Okay.
All right. So we debuted our new website in, I believe it was August. And I don't know how many of you have had a chance to, can everyone see my screen okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many of you have had a chance to check out our new website yet, but we really wanted this to be more visually interesting and easier to navigate. So we hope that you find that as well. This is our homepage here. We wanted it to be something that would be useful for people visiting the site for whatever reason, whether they were coming because they wanted to learn more about the program because they wanted to come live here, or whether they were wanting to learn more about our program and how they can get involved and donate. So I wanted to go through kind of everything, but kind of focus on some of the areas that you as National Home Chairman might find the most useful. So on our About Us tab, this has got all of the information about our leadership and our board of trustees and job postings. This is all really interesting information, but it's not necessarily as useful for you if you're looking to share information about our program with people. That's where these other three tabs really fall in. So under the Who We Help tab, we have a stories drop down. You can also access that from the Who We Help page. And it kind of breaks down the 3 lanes of eligibility right here through which people can come to live at the National Home. And then a lot of people find sharing videos of resident testimonials useful when they're talking about the home with others. And so right here on this, it's loading a little slow, but right here on this /stories page, we have resident testimonial videos. We actually need to add our most recent one onto the website. But you can download the video link right here directly to a device or to put onto a flash drive if that's easier for you, depending on what your tech options are when you're going to speak places. And you can also just go right to this web page and play the video right from the page. I think, Sue, you want me also talking about our YouTube channel today as well, right?
Wasn't there a question last week about YouTube? Does anybody remember that? Maybe the person isn't on, but yeah, you go ahead and show it.
Yeah, just because we're talking about the videos here, I want to pop over to our YouTube page. So our YouTube channel is youtube.com/VFW or VFWNHC. And so we've got all of these videos that are really useful to share with people, whether you're wanting to show, a virtual tour of a house, or you're wanting to share some of our resident stories, or even just some of our events that we have on campus. So if you go right here to this playlists button on our channel, we've got it pretty well organized as far as what you're looking for. So if you want a virtual tour video, or you want to see a resident testimonial, or you're wanting to share some information just about our early education center, we've got a lot of different videos on here. And then we also recently just made this assorted National Home videos playlist, because some of our trustees will set up like a TV at a booth or a table when they're speaking on our behalf places. And this is just kind of a 34 video playlist that they can pop up that will just kind of cycle through a bunch of different kinds of videos. So that might be useful if you have the ability to do something like that. Does anyone have any questions about our YouTube channel?
You can get to it from the website too, right?
You can. At the bottom, we have our social bar, and you can get to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our Twitter page, our Flickr album, which is where you can look through a lot of photos of National Home Events, and then our YouTube channel right here. So I'll go ahead and go back to the website here under the How We Help. I know the last couple meetings you've had with us have really been program focused. You've been meeting with our program directors and talking through all of that. All of the information regarding our program is right here in this tab. So the How We Help page kind of lays out the different resources and services that we provide to our families. So we've got housing, we've got education, we've got access to daycare, recreation opportunities, and then that case management that we provide each of our families. So this page will take you into more detailed information on each of these. And I'm actually going to make that link to our housing page. I forgot to do that today. But this kind of just encourages people to contact our helpline if they're interested in applying or seeing if they're eligible. And that is another thing that we have added to this new website is an eligibility, like a pre-application for our program. So this Get Help button is kind of all over the website. So if anyone is on our website looking for help, they can click the Get Help button and it'll take them to this page that again breaks down more detailed eligibility requirements for our program. And then it also gives them the opportunity to fill out a form to determine their eligibility. And after they go through the process, it'll tell them exactly what paperwork they need to gather around so that they can move forward with requesting an application and what kind of paperwork they'll need to submit to be considered for the program.
If I can interrupt for just a second, Megan.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this before when we had the program directors on. I try not to get in the weeds with people about their eligibility, just encourage them to call the helpline or do this, contact us through the website and let the program folks talk more specifics with them, because it can get, if you start reading this, it gets a little like in the weeds.
Definitely. Yeah, well, we always say if you think someone could qualify and they are interested, encourage them to call because they'll help either through this form or through calling our helpline. They'll help them to determine that eligibility and also give them other resources. If they don't qualify for our program, we might have other things that they could try that could help them. So this is a fun new thing that we've added to this website that's really exciting for us at least. And we are moving towards having the full application available, but online, but that isn't quite ready yet. And then also, each of these pages were the more detailed explanations for the sections of the, How We Help page. So going into more detail about, education opportunities that we have. And then this will tell people more about the daycare, our early education center. This one will talk more about rec opportunities that we have for families. And then this last one defines case management and explains how we use it to help our families. And then the You Can Help is really all of the donation related information. I know Sue has talked with you extensively about Homefront Hero program and our planned giving opportunities, tribute bricks and things like that. So each of these pages are going to go more into detail about those ways that you can get involved with the home, or that you can tell other people how they can get involved. Sue, when you've talked in the past, have you focused in on any of these yet?
Yeah, pop into Homefront Hero. That's the monthly recurring gift program that we've been focusing on. And
And
that's
today
like-
is Giving Tuesday, so we've been doing
Yeah.
a big push for Giving Tuesday this year for monthly donors.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
this is the donation form right here, and it lets people designate what amount per month they want to give. And they can adjust it to quarterly or semi-annually, and they can pick what day it pulls. And it's nice because you can connect it right to your bank account, so you can kind of set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about renewing a credit card if you don't want. And so that is that. It's very similar to our regular donate page, which you can also just encourage people to go to gfwnationalhome.org/donate, and that'll take you to our general donation page, which is more of like you can do monthly donations from this by clicking on this reoccurring gift button, but you can also just do one-time gifts. And then on the right-hand side, it shows people, more specific ways that they can donate if they want to do something more than just a one-time monetary gift.
I had a couple phone calls today. Can you pop into the brick?
Yeah.
The reason we like people, we do not like to take brick orders over the phone because it just sets us up to make a mistake. So this is the $100 bricks that are available. And that way it shows the 3 lines of messaging that's available, and it's typed in and not handwritten. So it makes it easier, less likely that we'll make a mistake when we're having the engraving done. But there also are paper reply envelopes that have an order form for the bricks too, but everything is online and it makes it quicker.
And speaking of reply envelopes, if you are ever needing to order any kind of promotional materials or items, we've added an order form right here under the How You Can Help tab. And this is where you can request different materials, and we do have reply envelopes as an option, but we have our new, we've kind of transitioned to a brochure card, which is, what's the dimensions on that right now? It's like 7
By 9?
6, 7 by 9. It's a cardstock card, and one side of it is a general brochure and the other side is program specific information. And we've got our Life Member apps, the reply envelopes. I will have fundraising posters on here tomorrow. And then also we've got program cards, which are a nice little handy thing. Those aren't new. You've probably seen those. We've had those for a couple years. And then a Homefront Hero buck slip. This was something when I was at convention, I talked with a couple of you who said that you were having trouble finding this on our old website because it was so hidden inside of a page underneath. It was not very easy to find. So this is right front and center, easy for you to get to. And it's also really easy to remember because it's just nationalhome.org/promotional. And then also, if you're ever on our site wanting to look at recent news and updates to share with people, we've got our blog right here, just right up top, news and events. And this will go through our most recent blogs. And then any events that we have on campus will be right here under the event heading. And then also, if you click the home front here under categories, that'll take you to our printed newsletter that we do twice a year. This is our most recent of our printed newsletter. And then also we have our store where people can purchase National Home apparel and pins and puzzles, posters. We've got coins and patches now. Those are new to this store. And then we've got some new stuff on there. I don't know if you guys have seen all of this. Does anyone have anything that they were always looking for in the old website that they're not seeing here?
Anything you want her to focus in on the website?
Okay. One thing that's nice about this new site is there's a whole map at the bottom of the page. So if you just can't figure out where the heck something is under a heading, you can scroll all the way to the bottom, and usually anything you're looking for is going to be right here. And then also encourage people to sign up for our newsletter by clicking this button right here. They can just do a quick little sign up, and then they'll get our monthly e-newsletter by signing up for that, so they can stay in the know.
It's beautiful. I think you did a good job.
Well, I can't take the credit for the design, but I think they did a pretty good job too.
It got cleaned up a lot. The other one just had so much stuff on it, and we just tried to consolidate, update, and just make it cleaner.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's
we had
what we had
too
for you,
much
right?
information. Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Does anyone have any questions about our YouTube channel? Pop back over to that. We've started doing videos for all of our on-campus events. So I need to make a playlist for that actually, but we've been doing, all of our state days. We've been doing videos of that. We've been doing videos of like Cootie Christmas and some of our other events. That kind of started because of COVID, and I think we're going to keep doing it because people really like it. And the house tours, we are working on slowly getting virtual tours of all houses. I think right now we only have 12
Oh, that's right.
of
We-
the houses.
We didn't see the house section.
Oh, yes. Under community, under About Us, you can look through campus features, and these are all of, our supportive structures and such on campus, and a couple of our memorials. And then under our homes, it's all right on one page, and it's alphabetical, so it's easy to find what you're looking for. And then pick a house, and it'll tell you all the stats about the house. And if there is a virtual tour of the home, it'll be right here, which happens to be this one. I think we only have 12 of the houses done so far, but as they get ready for the new family to move in and they're, move-in ready, we're getting in there and getting virtual tours of them, because at this time we're no longer offering tours of occupied homes. So if people come onto campus as a visitor for, a campus tour, they're not going into occupied homes anymore.
So anything
questions for
anybody'd
me?
like to see?
I don't have a question about the website, but do you use any hashtags that you want us to use?
That is a really good question. That isn't something that we have started doing too much with unique hashtags, but that's definitely something I think we'll be looking at more in the future when we start doing some events. Like today, hashtag Giving Tuesday. Yeah, that's a really good question. We should start using hashtags more.
You've used like hashtag VFW National Home, right?
Yeah, on Instagram, I generally use hashtag, VFW National Home for Children, or hashtag VFW NHC. And then I also usually do hashtag military families, hashtag veteran families. Those are the most consistent ones that we want to make sure if someone's looking for those things that they're finding us. I don't think we looked at the contact form at all.
Any other questions?
Don't have a question. This was very helpful, and I just want to say thank you again for taking the time to help us find what we need. It's very, very helpful.
Very,
Okay.
very helpful. I agree.
Agree.
Excellent. Yeah, anytime we, like I said, we'll plan, I'll get with Donna, after the first of the year, we'll get another date set up. And, maybe if we can make it, maybe the middle of January, give everybody a little time to get their feet back on the ground, and then we'll get the facilities director on, and I'll invite the VFW, the National Home Chairman too. That'd be great. And in the meantime, you know how to get a hold of us if anything, if we can help you with anything or if you need anything.
Mhm.
And we're very, very grateful for all of you, and we wish you a very happy holiday and a Merry Christmas, and stay safe.
Okay.
Thank
you
you all.
so
Have a
much.
great
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Happy holidays all.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Donna. It was wonderful.
Aloha, aloha from Hawaii.
Thank you.